Alright, we are back. So, last time we said, I will ask my questions and you will answer, Ravel. I've neither the time nor the patience for your questions. However, we know that leads to a failed game. So we have to say very well. Not try me on this, there are limits to your preciousness in my eyes. So we'll begrudgingly say, very well. Know this, and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Do not threaten me. No, I think we'll just say ask your question then. And we'll say that, kind of with a hint of hostility. I would know why you traveled here with these others. Know not the place they were traveling to? They chose to walk this path with me, or of course they knew. Who would not want to travel here to meet with you, beautiful Ravel? Few opportunities does life provide for such a meeting. They wish to see if the tales of your power and beauty were true, as I knew them to be. In fact, I think we will say this, because we're starting to see that, well, to get anywhere with her, we'll need to play her game. And we will try to butter her up, manipulate a bit. Ravel stares at you for a moment in silence. Then her face splits into a horrendous grin, her row of yellowed fangs glistening in the faint light of her eyes. Ah, my precious man, you carry only words. A blackish tongue darts from her purple lips and rolls around the rim of her mouth as if in anticipation of a meal. But you are well armed indeed. Well, we are going to, we can say that it was true or a lie. And it was, in fact, a lie. Okay. She nods slowly, and her face her grin fades. And they travel with you willingly? They chose to walk my path with me. As I said, who wouldn't chose? Ah, a dangerous word. Is it so? Yes. Ravel throws a black-veined glance at Dakin, her voice like an arrow. Is it choice, Gith? Is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dakin's blade bleeds into a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes. And to your surprise, the Kara edge suddenly splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer your questions, not them. Okay, that's our only option. I think our character would be silent, but yeah, we have to say something. You think the Burning Man cares for choice? To burn or not to burn? These are his only choices. And in the end, one choice always wins. For does fire have any desire but to burn? Skull, skull, skull. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Mort says, well, I don't have anything better to do except go to one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures ever to set foot in Sigil. So I said, sure, why not? And we say, be quiet. Be quiet? Morta clacks his teeth. Like the hells I will. I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough. And now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously the fact that she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing... Alright, yeah, now we would actually interrupt and say, stop this. Oh, the succubus. Did she have a choice? Map in her smooth-skinned mind of soft silks and hard truths. maybe choice. But no, a sensate must experience all. And to refuse to come? Not a sensate would you be. Still no choice. Now, the tiefling, the fiery one, no choice. No choice. Excuse me. Alright. No choice. At all. When you feel instead of think, there's little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail has stopped flicking, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellowed tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? Well, we can only answer truth. That's a shame. We can't lie. Anyway, so, why do you want to know such a thing? That's what we will say. Thick and stubborn as a Githzerai. That is yet another question. But the answer shall cost you nothing. My answer is because I wish to know. No other reason. Now surrender your answer from your skeptical heart. Well, I think, in truth, the truth is that some of them matter to him. I think he is actually quite fascinated with with Falls from Grace, and yeah, I think he does feel a little bit responsible for Anna because of what happened to Farid. He doesn't really know much about Dakin or Ignis, and I think he sees them more as tools. Yeah, he's more of a tool as well. Well, we have to play their game, or the game that Ravel's playing. And I would select a lie option if I could. I would lie and say that they all matter. But instead we'll say, some of them matter to me. Or they matter to me, I'll just generalize. Even the Gith. Ravel's ember gaze falls on Dakin, then decides off to lock with your eyes again. Speak what he means to you, and say it true. Or blanketing my garden he will be. He is my ally. I know him. He is my friend. He is silent on many things. I don't trust him yet. I think that is the most truthful answer. He seems trustworthy enough. Oh, I could say I don't know enough about Dakin yet to say. That, I think, is the most honest answer. Yeah. Ravel snorts and clacks her tusks. A muddy answer, yet simple. No matter. It is the truth, Ravel. What of the skull? Ravel doesn't even bother to look at Morta. Surely he matters not to one such as you. Or does he? Well, he's actually quite useful in combat. Yeah, this option looks pretty good. I don't trust him yet. He seems to know much, but he is careful with what he shares. He can be annoying, but he has his uses. That's also true. He can be annoying, but he has his uses. Curious, curiouser, curiouser. Ravel smiles. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? Her voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from Grace, her red eyes blazing. And here is the core of it. The abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you? Or is she something else in your eye? Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly stuck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellow tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. Well, none of these bottom options. What is she to you, beautiful Ravel? She cannot even compare to your looks, your intellect, your power. There is a hint that she might be jealous of Fall from Grace. So I think this is what our character would say. My character does, I think, genuinely like Fall from Grace. I don't think he would say that he could fall in love with her. I don't think he would say I like her. I don't think he would say this one. Yeah. What is she to you, beautiful Ravel? She cannot even compare to your looks, your intellect, your power. Ravel slides her gaze off you and narrows her eyes at Grace. So if I were to strike her down, snuff her infernal heart, you would not stir? Answer carefully. I do not wish her harmed. Pah! Contrary man. Ravel's eyes smolder, and as she turns back to you, you see the veins in her eyes have sharpened. Which thought rattles about in your skull now? I spoke falsely, I knew not of what I said, but I've had enough of death, mine or any other, to last several lifetimes. That's our only option. I'd just say, yeah, we've seen enough death. Ravel slides her gaze off you and narrows her eyes at Grace. She glances at Anna with a sneer. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with a scarlet hair and a fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? I like her company. I consider her my friend. I don't dislike her. We're not indifferent. I like her company. I consider her my friend. Ravel glances at Anna, then snorts, her black-veined eyes gleaming. So be it. My next question is this. Ravel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling she does not want her to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without you, precious man.